Today on Dad Hut, we're taking a look at the ECOROAD ES4. Is it worth it? Let's find out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dad Hut. Today, we are going to be going over the ECOROAD ES4 electric scooter. This is an electric scooter that would be good for kids and teens, all the way up to adults of 330 pounds. So it's going to be able to accommodate a wide range of people. I'm going to go over everything from the shipping to the assembly to how it rides and all the specs and features, and basically, is it worth it? And at the end, if you think this scooter is for you, below I will have a link with a discount code that could save you a little bit of money. But first, let's jump into it. So let's talk about shipping. Shipping was ultra fast. It came to my house in less than a week after ordering, right to my front door. FedEx brought it and dropped it off right in front of my front door. As far as assembly goes, this is the first scooter I've seen where you do not need to assemble anything. There's no tools or anything given to you because you don't need it. The scooter comes 100% assembled. The only thing that isn't on there is a rear fender, which you don't need to ride. If you want a fender, then they give it to you and you can put it on there, but you don't actually need it to start riding. So if you are somebody who doesn't like to put things together, or you're a little worried about if you're going to be able to put it together, this is for you because there is basically nothing to do. Take it out of the box and it's ready to go. So this scooter has a very interesting way that it folds up, a little different than most traditional e-scooters where they just fold at the stem down. This actually folds the whole front wheel up and over the actual deck. So I'm going to take it outside. I'm going to show you basically how you can adjust the handlebars. So no matter what size you are, you can do that. And then also I'll show you how it folds and unfolds, so you can see how it works that way and just how compact you can actually get this scooter. Okay, so I want to show you how this thing folds up, but the first thing I want to mention is just how adjustable this handlebar is. So if you're a really short person, you can put this really low, or if you're super tall, I mean, look at the distance that you can have. It's got a wide range of distances depending on your height and what's best for you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you just how small that you can get this thing to be folded up. So I've got the handlebars down to the lowest to kind of just help make it as more compact as possible. And what you want to do is just take a little bit of weight off the front, yank that up, and as you pull down, it will then lock into place back here. And now you're good to go. I could kick this handlebar up here, or kickstand up, and it can set on the ground. So there's folded up pretty good, right? Okay, so we've got it folded up, but if we want to even make it smaller, we can unscrew the handlebars here, just loosen them. Doesn't actually fully take them off. And then you can pull it out and in, and they will fold up like that. So you can actually fold both handlebars in, just like that, and now you're even more compact. Show you what that looks like from the side. And I would say this scooter probably weighs about 35 pounds maybe total. It's not the lightest, but it's definitely not the heaviest either. Okay, and then to just unfold it and have it ready to go for you here, you're just gonna pull down on this handle and lift up, and you wanna give it a good push. Don't be scared of it. And you know you did it right when this is flush. If this is not flush, laying flat, then you know you need to just push it a little bit harder. But that's it. Super simple. It folds up, very compact, very easy to travel with or take on a bus or take to school with you or something like that. All right, let's head back. Okay, so now let's take the scooter just somewhere a little bit darker so you can see the RGB lighting that is on the scooter and also the headlights, so you can kind of get an idea of what the scooter looks like at night. All right, here's what the LED lights look like. Really nice and cool looking there. Goes through all different kinds of colors, and there's your headlight. Really nice. All right, now let's take the ES4 outside. I'll go over all the specs and features of the scooter, and then we'll start riding it, and I'll let you know the whole riding experience and how I felt about the scooter. All right, we got the ECOROAD ES4. Let's go over some of the features. We'll start at the back. We have a 500 watt 800 peak motor, and that's going to be powered by the battery, which is underneath the deck, and that's a 48 volt 10.4 amp hour battery. Here's where you plug it in to charge it. It's just a three-prong plug. And on the back here, you've got dual suspension, kind of help with those bumps. Got a nice big deck here. I'm a size 11, and I can fit both feet on here, no problem. Got nice traction on this deck as well. You've got the LED lights here on the side. It's on both sides of the deck. And then also your headlight up front, which I will show you what that looks like in the dark or in some darker conditions. Got a kickstand there. And then if we come up top here, you've got a little bell that they give you. And then you've got 2 hand brakes and your thumb throttle here. So we're going to turn it on by pushing the power button right here. And if you see flickering, it's not like that in real life. It's just the video. So I don't know if it's flickering on the video, but if it is, it doesn't look like that to the naked eye. So you've got your battery power over here. You've got how fast you're going, miles per hour, and then your odometer down here at the bottom. The one right here is the speed mode we're in. If we just want to go up, we'll hit the plus button. And it does have 4 speed modes. So you just hit plus and then, minus if you want to go back down. This does have a 330-pound weight limit, so it's going to be able to support a full-size adult, no problem. All right, let's jump back inside. So as I mentioned in that previous clip, it does have 4 speed modes. And what I'm going to do now is show you a clip where I'm going to take you through each speed mode and show you the top speed at each mode. So depending on how fast you want to go is depending on what mode you want to ride in. And here's a clip of me doing that. Okay, let's do a speed test. This is going to be in level 1. So this is the lowest level. Looks like we're going 6 miles an hour. Let's bump it up to 2. Looks like that'll give us 12. Let's go to 3. That gives us 18. Okay, so now we're on level 4. This is the highest level, and we'll do a top speed run from a dead stop on level 4, and go. $17, $18, $19, $20, $22, $23, $24, $24, $25, $25 seems to be the max that we can hit, 25 miles an hour. So ultimately, what do I think of the ECOROAD ES4 electric scooter? I like it, especially for that price. All the features that you get on the scooter at that price point, I think is a really, really good deal. The scooter itself can handle off-road. It can go through the grass. It can go on light trails and things like that with no problem. It does have some limitations. You're not going to be able to go up, straight up a mountain, trail or something like that. You do have to have some reasonable expectations. It's a smooth ride on pavement and concrete, and even going through grass and things like that with the dual suspension, it really helps out. It's really not that bad of a rough ride or anything like that. So as far as battery life, I rode around in the highest mode, mode 4, and I got about 22 miles on my full charge. Obviously, that's going to vary depending on how much you weigh, what's the riding conditions, are you going uphill, downhill, things like that. What speed mode you're riding in is really going to depend on that. If you're in a lower speed mode, you're going to be able to go much further. So they do claim 25. I have no doubt that it could probably get 25 miles an hour if you're riding in the right mode and if you're somebody who's probably 150 pounds, no problem. But me, I got about 22 miles before it ran out. So there you go. There's my thoughts on the ECOROAD ES4 electronic scooter. Totally worth it for the price. I think at its price point, it's a really good deal. If, again, you're interested, I'll put a link below. You can use the code to kind of help you out. Find the best deal anywhere. There's no kickback for me, so I don't really care. Just find the best deal for you. But below there is a link with a discount code, and that should, hopefully get you the best deal you can find. If this video did help you out, guys, please like, please subscribe so you don't ever miss any of these Dad Hut videos, and I'll see you on the next one.